Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome at Swift Motorsport Nations Cup Event 2. Today we have the qualifying of the Great Britain Grand Prix and the Bahrain 50% race. Today we're here at the Bahrain. Some Great Britain facts can be written down below. Hopefully we'll have around 13 or 14 people driving. For the Silverstone quali, it will be a short quali format. Hopefully if more than 16 people join, we will have a full quali format. For the Bahrain Grand Prix, we'll have a 50% race, everything normal, with all teams present. For now we're waiting on the lobby and we'll get through all the top of the 10 teams. So here are first 5 teams. In the first event we went through them as well, but we have the Netherlands. In the Netherlands is Colin, Matthijs, Pingu, Valid and Johnny Donny. From every team only 2 drivers will be participating. For Germany we have Bombay, Tabin, Davidus, Ramon and Captain Kami. Great Britain has Lil Misty, Deathling, Gino, Logan and Alas. Following with Belgium we have TMR, Orange, Unfi, Martijn and Lemon Savory. In the 5th team we have Poland with Jacob, The One, Clever, One, aka The One and Dog Ma. In the following 5 nations we have France with Oliver, Bloodshap and Splunks. In Norway we have Jake Boy and Kinta. In Finland we have Adesi and Marco, possibly our favorites for this Nations Cup series. In the Europe section we have Nifo, Lumak, Menzo and BA2. And in the international nation we have Cray and Wes. So we're now getting ready to go. And we'll go through the track map for the Silverstone qualifyings. So the Silverstone track map, we have 18 turns. First we have turn 1 flat out. It's very easy to lose that rear. And then flat out if you make the corner to turn 2, heavy braking zone into turn 3. There the DRS detection zone for the first DRS straight. Normally taking a 2nd gear, and then a little bit of throttle into 4th, down to 2nd gear, and getting that best rotation and early on traction to go flat out into 5, and then the first straight and first DRS zone. Then the long left hand corner, turn 6, transitioning into the long right hand corner, turn 7, then flat out all the way to turn 9, aka Cops. Very tricky corner. You can also lose the rear very easily, especially on high fuel. Then we have Maggots, Beckets and all the corner, all the other names, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Very beautiful corner section. Then into 14, of exit 14 we have the 2nd DRS zone. We're gonna see a lot of overtakes here. Then hard braking into 15. Very easy to hit track limits on the exit. Then 16, 17, 18 to complete the lap. So that is a quick lap around Silverstone. I think the times in qualifying, I'm not 100% sure, will be around a 1:26, 25. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played this game in a while. After the Silverstone qualifying, we will be hopping into the Bahrain quali. Bahrain 50% race. After the Silverstone session, we'll look at the grid and other things. If you want to be maybe drive for the next time we do the Nations Cups or see more information, make sure to join our Discord and look at the Nations Cups channels, and you'll see the calendar, the standings, etc. You can also find information about Tier 1 and Tier 2 of Swift Motorsport. Should almost be ready to go. It's just a waiting game for now. Let me know in the comments of in the chat who you think will be able to get that pole position in a second we'll go through all the people that will be qualifying. I'm scared it's going to be a little bit of a shorter grid than normal, but let's hope that will increase during the session. I would like to thank Elias, by the way, for making all the graphics today, all the things you see on screen, and all the overlays that will be shown during the race sessions. So yeah, big thank you to him. In a bit, we'll have his website and other stuff all down below in the Swiss Motorsport description. So yeah, we're now playing the waiting game. Hopefully we'll be able to go underway soon. Fortunately this time I'm on my own. Jack or Static, the previous commentator, was both unable to make it today, unfortunately. But I'm completely fine with that, and we should still have a lot of fun. So yeah, let's wait. I see now that the session is finally starting. Looks like a small grid, but it is what it is. So I've been confirmed that it is going to be a short quali format, just for your information. So previously it was set as a full quali, but due to the amount of drivers competing, we will be going with a short quali format. It is what it is, but yeah, stuff like this happens sometimes. So yeah. For the meantime, if I can find it, the racing up. So apologies for the delay, everyone. As I said, if you want more information on the Nations Cups or other Swift Motorsport related things, join the Discord that's linked in the chat or in the description, and have a good chat with us. And if you have other questions, you can ping me there and ask me. So I'm happy to say we are finally getting underway to get along with the Swift Motorsport event to Silverstone short quali. So there we at the beautiful Silverstone circuit. Only 11 drivers. Hopefully mid-session a few join along. Today we have for the Belgian team Orange and Unfi. For the EU team, not sure why he has GR. You have Nifo Vettel. Now probably our favorite, if you look at the event one, we have Adessi driving for Finland. For Germany, first German driver we have Davides. First Dutch driver, or the Netherlands, we have Valet. Second Germany driver is Pombe. For France we have Splunks. Logan is driving for the... Ooh, I need to say that. I actually forgot. I'm sorry. But the second Dutch driver is Matthijs, and then Gino for Great Britain. I think Logan as well. So let's get along. Let's see who will be on top today, or tonight I should say, for the second event and the third qualifying session on the Swift Motorsport Nations Cup. So you can see the Belgium livery very nicely with the Belgium flag colors, black, yellow and red. And he should have it as well, but he's still in the pits. This is the EU livery, because the EU is so big. It doesn't of course have the colors of one specific country, so it's beautiful blue, just like the European flag. Nifo Vettel, we have seen in the previous sessions that he has rapid pace, is very fast, and I think if he practices a lot, he will be able to fight for a pole position or possible race win. So I'm very curious if he will be able to do that tonight. here at Silverstone in Britain. So some people out on the mediums, as you can see on the car of Nifo and Splunks. For that's everyone on soft. So different strategies as Yaya joins. He is the second Finland driver. So Valet is going to be the first to start his Silverstone flying lap. Let's see what he can put on the board. Flat out to turns 1 and 2 as said. Our braking zone. Got a beautiful Dutch livery. DRS open, a little bit of track, get out the way nicely. See the long left turn transitioning into the long right turn. It's the apex nicely. Looks like he has no understeer to here. Very nicely done. Looks like a solid lap from Valet right now. 2 cops. You don't want to lose the rear here. And it doesn't invalidate, but that was very close on track limits. Maggots and Beckett. It's an apex nicely early on throttle DRS open. Then soon to the last 2 sets of corners. It's the apex nicely. Valet is going to go to a time of a 1:27.3. And Orange, the next one to cross the line, is he going to be able to improve that time? He is not. Almost a second off. But Bombay is going to do 27.2. 2/10 quicker than Valet at this point. Valet is the next one to also cross. Juno is going to be crossing. Oh no, Juno is just starting. And the teammate of Bombay goes to the third fast time, 27.8, 5/10 of a P2 and 6/10 of a P1. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Splunks on the mediums on the alternate strategy. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to improve. Let's go to P5, just behind the soft runners at this stage. Ooh, Adesi. Oh yeah, Adesi spins, does a Sergio Perez, but he looks to be good. It's gonna, yeah, look at that set of start. It's gonna be broken and it's gonna be ripped apart as he needs to stumble back to the pits. Yeah, that's 6 minutes wasted. I'm too quiet. I'll try to fix that in a bit. Thank you, Nifo. So let's see if that fixes it. Adesi's gonna try again on this set. As Matthijs, no, he's gonna start his lap. Unfi is gonna cross the line. If it goes to P6, not fast enough Splunks. Let's see what Adesi can do. One of the most favorites of the Nations Cup, starting his lap. Like a yellow flag in front, a lot of traffic. Should be getting out of the way nicely. Hits the apex perfectly. Fourth gear to avoid wheel spin. DRS open. He's not going to be able to pick up a slipstream. That's alright. 27.4, 2/10 quicker than his previous. Remember, he spun in sector 3, so his sector 1 and sector 2 were pretty good. For ending sector 2, so sector 1 time was actually normal. The cops takes it flat out. Ooh, is gonna be invalidating it up. He does not. Yeah, his teammate goes to 26.5, 7/10 quicker than Bombay to get provisional pole. Oh, goes very wide here. Doesn't look to be that confident in the car. Okay, Unfi in front crashes very nicely. Thanks, Nifo, for that. Actually, we have a lot of understeer in that in that car. So what are Adesi going to do? To the last couple of corners. Oh, little bit of oversteer. It's not going to be the best time for him. only P6. And Splunk's unknown medium compound dropped to P8. I think he's gonna need to go to that soft tire to not lose a lot of track position, or maybe it might be a strategy. You can already see he's looking to be going to the soft tire next. I think Matthijs is also on a flying lap. He is gonna be able to pick up the slipstream a little bit, but not a lot. Not sure if he gets held up there. See Apex very nicely, and also the Dutch Ackerman car, I think was the name. A little bit of lag. Looks to be clear now of traffic. Can the Dutchman go for a provisional pole? He needs to find 7/10 in his lap. Let's watch his Ooh, it does not. Tricks by the drivers there to run extra wide to not invalidate their lap. You can just see how hard it is to take that corner. Cops flat out. Looks to go nicely through this set. Sector is going to be up, so he's not on a flying lap actually. I think. Nope, he's not. I think he got held up by a Desi maybe. Interesting. A lot of people already in the pits or going out in their outlap again. And Orange is going to be the first one in the second to start their second attack on a new set of soft compound. Let's see what the Belgium driver can do. Orange over the line. Currently P7 needs to find a lot of time, but is top 5 possible? That's currently 8/10 of a second. Oh, but he spins. Is that over? Can he keep it out of the wall? No. The car looks okay from now. Does he have maybe a rear wing damage? Think you could repair it in quali, but that's not what you want. Behind him is going to be Pombe, so he needs to get out of the way quickly. Very, very unfortunate there. Oh, but Nifo goes to the second time now. With a 1:26.9. 4/10 off of Yaya. Who looks to have set a very, very nice time. I just think it's Marco. I'm going to go on Marco. Pombe needs to find 3 attempts. But looks like a lot of circuit is not going to be helping on his flying lap. Yeah, I was unable to see his sector 1 time, but what can he do to sector 2? This is where you can gain or lose the most time. Keeps it nice and tidy. Doesn't run wide here. Doesn't look like to have any oversteer in that setup, but he's not a lot up. I think he lost a lot in that sector 1. He needs to find 3/10s in 3 or 4 corners. Is he going to be able to do that? Germans are known to always in the last minute, for example in football, to turn around a race or a game. So let's see if he can succeed here. 2:10, so he's closer, but not enough to get that P2 time for Nifo. But very impressive from the controller driver. Same mate's also on a flying lap. It goes to P5. Look how close that is. That's beautiful. That's good to see. Shows how competitive the track is as Logan invalidates, unfortunately. And Valid is also on a lap. I think Tessie is now also starting a lap. No, he's on an out lap still. That's his teammate. Can Valid go into the top 5 following his teammate Matthijs? He does need to find a lot of time. Still. As said, in Sector 2, Sector 1 you can easily gain time and lose time. So let's see what the Dutch driver can do. It looks to be dry in this session. No rain expected. Oh no! The rear goes! The Dutchie spins. Gets out of the way, keeps it out of the wall, but yeah, that's gonna cost him time and a set of tires. Not what you want. I think Pombe spun. Yeah, Pombe as well did also a circuit pedal, just like Adesi. It's gonna be a lot of traffic for the cars behind him. I think that is. Get out, Pombe sail. Yeah, set a purple sector 2 time. Looks to be very strong. Looks to be improving at 26.5. It's very impressive. How much can Marco Yaya improve his time? 2 tenths. Oh, 1.5 tenths. Very, very nicely done. Let's go with Adesi. His teammate just starting a flying lap. Hasn't been able to set a proper lap yet. I think we have seen him go a lot faster than this in previous sessions. So let's see what he can do. Ooh, shifts up a little bit early. Does not improve in sector 1. Looks to be struggling at Adesi. I think he doesn't have the setup. Looks to have a lot of understeer in that Finn-ish car. Oh, invalidates. Adesi not looking strong with 5 minutes on the board. He's gonna have only one more attempt. Davides actually improved to P3. Look at that. 26.9, very close to Nifo. Is he on a flying lap right now? I think he might be. No, he's almost into the pits. Nifo goes. Oh, he was still P2. He was on his outlet. Let's go with Nifo and see what he can do. I mean, of course, he needs. I mean, 6 cents is a lot for pole position. But if someone can do it, I think Nifo is one of the people that can actually do it. Let's see what it can do. Orange is gonna cross the line. No, sorry. I was also gonna start this lap. Splunks, the French driver, looks also to be struggling. Hasn't been able to set a proper time into a 28.2. So a lot of drivers are now starting their lap. Matthijs is actually busy. Invalidated though. So let's see if he boxes off continues on this set of softs. Everyone is out on new soft. No one is on used. It's very interesting. Look at how fast Nivo is going. What is he going to do? Sector 2, 1.5, then improvement. The 1 goes to P2. The Polish driver joins late, but still shows his true pace. Didn't even know he was here. Very nicely done. What can Nivo do? Is it going to be enough to improve on the Polish driver? Yes, it is. Almost 3/10 improvement by Nivo. Very nicely done. Can Adesi finally get back in that top 5 or better? Let's see. To the last set of the corners. I think he can. Still P4, just in front of that Davides. Behind the Polish driver and Nivo. A lot of people now going out of the pits. Splunks is not up on his time. I think he's swinging a lot. He's gonna have 1 attempt left. And he's on he's actually on new soft. So let's see what he can do. The French driver now starting his lap. Also a very interesting French livery. Looks good. I like it. Keeps it nice and tidy to turn 1s and 2. This is a 2-lap old soft, so is he gonna be able to improve that time to maybe go better? I'm not sure. This 2-lap old soft will cost time, especially at a track which really demands tire wear and really, yeah, you really need maximum grip to get the maximum times. So I'm curious if you can actually be able to do that. Splunks is looking good, the French driver. I think Pomme is going to cross the line very soon as well. So let's see if he can improve his time. I think he might have improved, but I'm not sure. Splunk 7/10 up on his time. That's gonna give him. That's gonna move him up a lot of places. What can he do? Does he invalidate? He does invalidate. That is very poor for the French driver. He's gonna have 1 attempt left because the flag has still not set. He has 1 minute, but he's on old softs now. Let's see what he can do. Unless he goes in the pitch, it's over for Adesi. Not the best qualifying. Let's see if he can keep that P4 though. Ooh, and Pombey also invalidated. He gonna have one more try maybe. Was looking good, I think. So a lot of people are indeed struggling with the track limits. As you can see, valid also. I think Matthijs is a problem. No? Might be Logan there. Very slowly. Very slowly. He's creating then the gap, I think. Yeah. Gonna be close with the time though. 9 seconds remaining and a lot of drivers are not gonna make it. Including Matthijs. Ooh, and David is also... Yeah. Doesn't invalidate his time. So I think Yaha is gonna be safe. He is even improving on his time. But he invalidates. Never mind. Ooh. You see a little bit of impeding there. And Niffo also invalidated, so it's gonna be Yaya Marco on pole position with a 26.3 dominant 3/10 gap to Niffo Vettel on P2. The Polish driver in P3, I think he DNF'd or retired. At P4, not the best qualifying, but I think he can be happy with that 4th position. P5 for Germany is gonna be Davidis. Very nicely done. Out-qualified Pombey by, not more than the 10th. That's nicely done. First Dutch driver Matthijs on P6. P8 is going to be for Logan. And P9 for the second Dutch driver of Valet. Gino taking the last top 10 spot. And 11, 12 and 13 for Orange, Splunks and Unfi. And very disappointing qualifying, I think, for Splunks. Because he was looking at a good lap, but invalidated there. So, yeah, Niffo. Very unfortunate. But yeah, as you can see, the qualifying is very close, and as you see, people, of course, can improve more. The track limits look to be a very, very big problem tonight. So yeah, I am I'm happy to see the grid so close, and I think the Finnish drivers are again in a very strong position. We haven't seen Jacob today racing. Not sure where he is. But yeah, he's going to be starting from the back, or the other Polish driver. So yeah, it is very nice. And I think it's going to be a Poland against Germany fight. But as you can see, Niffo in the EU car also looks to be very, very tough opponent. So Hockey, if you can ping the drivers for interview, please. So this is the top 13 this case with the short quali. Yaha, the Finnish driver on pole position, Niffo Vettel P2, the one P3, at the P4, and Pomme P5. That's the top 5, all between in between 5/10 of a second. P6 for the Vides, P7 Logan, 8/9 for the Dutch drivers, P10 for Gino. Top 10 all between 1.3 seconds, so not that bad. Just like back in 1939. So that's the first of the 2 sessions done. Next one will be the 50% race at Bahrain. No rain expected, of course, but looking very good. So we're now going to be looking and see if we can get some interviews in. So it's going to be a waiting game for now. We should be able to go in the next 10 minutes for the second session, so the Bahrain race. Very excited, and should be good fun. We'll go to the grid as well in a second. Yeah. So first one, we're going to start with Pombey for our interviews. So let's get him into the voice chat. Hello, Pombey. Impressive qualifying. That's going to be P5, I say it right? Or P7?
I think P5, yeah.
P5. In front of your teammate. Good achievement, right?
Yeah, it was a good team effort. I could have gone faster one of my laps. That way I was like 3/10 up and invalidated, but I'm okay with P5.
Yeah. Do you think in the race you'll be able to compete with the Finnish drivers and the Polish driver? And Niffo Vettel, of course, not to forget him.
You mean in Bahrain now?
No, in the next Silverstone race. So that's gonna be in next event.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sprint. My teammate is doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I will do the real race in
So
Silverstone.
yeah. So it's all up to your teammate. So I guess we'll
Yeah,
see.
I hope he gets good position in the sprint and some points.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. Of course, as you said, next will be the Bahrain Grand Prix, and if I remember correctly, you crashed out of that, or was that Imola? Ooh,
What's Imola?
it was Imola. So you went P7 for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Do you think you'll be able to get in front of the Dutch drivers, Matthijs and Johnny Delaney? I think they're not going
Mm,
to be driving, but
Johnny Donny isn't driving. Velet
yeah,
is driving for him,
yes,
but Matthias is driving.
Matthijs is driving. Yeah,
So I think I know about Matthias.
yeah,
If I can beat him, I hope so. But I think I can definitely pass Velet
yeah,
and get maybe a bit like a top five.
yeah. I think that will be very good, and yeah, will Davidus also drive in Bahrain, or will we see Captain Kami driving in the car?
No, Davos will also do Bahrain.
Very nicely. So looking very promising for the Germany team. Do you think, if you look at the standings right now, I think, and in the future, do you think you can be fighting for the championship?
No, I think we can fight for like P3, but
Yeah,
if the Poland drivers are driving, not as now, and Finland, like we can't be better than them because
exactly.
it's just too fast.
Yeah. All right. Now I wish you the best of luck in the Bahrain Grand Prix, and
Yeah,
yeah, good job on the qualifying. And now I'll talk to you later. And
yeah. See you, mate.
see
Proof.
ya. See you, bruv. Yeah. So that was the interview of Bombay, the Germany driver, on P5 in today's qualifying. Yes, P5, just behind his teammate who was on P6. Um, so the lobby, as I said, is now being made for the um, Bahrain GP. So very nice. Let's get in. I think we should have more drivers racing here. I hope we can get more than 13 drivers, but still, it's going to be a very fun race and very exciting. We'll go to the grid when we start. Let's firstly start because we don't have a interview lined up. I think if I look right very quickly, fortunately not, Bombay is going to be the only interview today. All right, so let's go through and look at the Bahrain track map for the Bahrain 50% Grand Prix. So the Bahrain, we went through it on event 1. Um, 15 corners, slow and fast. First, very long straight going into turn 1. Shifting down all the way to first gear, I think, or even third. I'm not sure what the gear is exactly. Then early on traction to 2 and 3. Don't want to run too wide on the exit curb of turn 2 because you can lose it very easily. Then the first official DRS zone, and it is an overtaking opportunity, but it is very hard because it's not very long. So you mostly gonna see the drivers overtake there if the car in front has a flashing red light, so that means he's low on ERS. So hopefully we'll see some beautiful overtakes there. Then going into turn 4, in the qualifying we have seen people spun because it's so easy to go on traction early and then the rears just snap. Yeah, and sometimes they even get in the wall, so let's hope that doesn't happen in the race. Then turn 5, 6 and 7. Um, it's a beautiful section, right left section. Um, we're just gonna want to get as early on possible on the curb in turn 7 to not run as wide if for the exit of turn 7 because you get in track limit very easily. Of even that curb can be also can also get your car to spin. Then into turn 8, hard braking zone to second gear, get the maximum rotation. Then 9 and 10, as I said, the most known corners, actually the hardest corners I think as well. in quali, I've seen people lock up there the left front because it's trail braking. You're gonna be braking while steering in a way, and it's a little bit downwards as well. So it's a very hard corner. And if you lock that up, you're just going straight, and you're never gonna make that corner. And you want to get the best exit as possible because it's the second DRS zone. And if you get a poor exit, the car behind can really have an opportunity at overtaking you. But this is not the DRS position where we have seen a lot of overtakes in the present. Sorry, no, in the present. Only drivers with big balls or people with big balls might really risk it, but it could end up even worse for yourself. Then into turn 11, it looks very sharp, but I think it's just 2 or 3 gears down to get as early as possible on traction. You can also lose the rear very easily, especially when on that exit curb. Then to turn 12, it's all flat out. Maybe in the race we'll see drivers lifting because of the setups, but we'll see. Then turn 13, also a trail braking corner. You want to be on that on the apex as much as possible to not run wide and get a track limit invalidation. Then the third, long straight but without DRS. So drivers who are looking to overtake want to be at the car in front as close as possible, because there's a DRS detection point, and if you have a good exit out of turn 14 into 15, you're gonna have a very, very good opportunity at overtaking the car in front, because it's such a long straight, and the DRS opens pretty early. So I think in the race we'll mostly see overtaking happening on the start-finish straight, and in the first DRS official DRS exit of turn 3. Let's hope it's all gonna be clean. If the drivers are watching, please keep it clean, keep it nicely. Let's have a nice race. It's gonna be the first race of the Swift Motorsport Nations Cup, so I'm very excited. Looks like we are going to be starting very, very shortly. So yeah, we'll just go. This is event 2. In event 1, we had the qualifying for the Imola race. I was in the rain. And the qualifying for the Bahrain race is this race. The Imola race will be in event number 3. Also with the Silverstone, as Pomme said, the Silverstone sprint quality. It's a 25% race with a tire stop, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure drivers are gonna be obligated to stop once. If you want to see the further calendar and also the championships, like on Racing Hub, where you can see the drivers' results, quality results, and the championship, go in our Discord. Link is gonna be in the Discord chat and the Discord description. So please join our server, have a good look. You can also find information about our tier 1 and tier 2. And just actually, I really want to thank Elias as well for the graphics tonight. Very beautifully done. He will be making them for all the 7 events, so that's really helping me out here in my commentating position. And about the commentating position, I think Jack is going to be there for the next 2 races, and hopefully more in the further. So we should be with 2 persons next event, and hopefully keep that along. So yeah, the race is gonna be starting very shortly, and we'll go through the positions in a sec. Very excited for this Grand Prix. So the qualifying for the Bahrain was a short qualifier, so that means that everyone qualified on the soft tire compound. But because it's a special, the official F1 rules will be different. So every 20 cars will have free tire choice. That means we're gonna see medium runners, soft runners, and maybe even hard runners at the back. It's gonna be very promising. Let's hop into our race. So you have 20 seconds to start. And let's go through the positions. Oh, it's nice loading times of F1. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. There they are, looking at to start the formation lap. Yeah, the first race, very, very excited. So as you can see, look at the tires. It sounds so gay. No offense. I should stop with that. So yeah, the one was on pole. He was disqualified in the quali for driving the wrong way. But after the FIA they made the decision to keep his pole position because he was the fastest. He is in the soft tires, following by the two Finnish drivers Adesi and Yaya. Before qualified Logan also driving today, P5 and P6 for the Dutchies. Matthijs P5, Johnny Donny qualified P6, but the other Dutch driver Valid is going to be driving for him. P7 German driver Pombe, just behind the Dutch drivers. Then P8 the French driver, the only French driver today, Splunks, on the medium. So P2 until P8 all on the mediums. P9 for the international team is going to be Wes. P10 for Juno. P11 for the second German driver for Davidas. P12 Unfi. 13 Niffo. Niffo had a very poor qualifying. I think he crashed out. Or he wasn't there. That was actually the thing. He was not there. So he will be starting at the back. So that's P13 in this case. P14 was for Orange. And P15 for the second international team. So yeah, most of the drivers who qualified will also be driving. So it's very, very excited, very fun. So yeah, Gino will be driving for that link. But yeah, the only one in the top 10, excluding Wes and Gino, on the soft. So he's gonna try to pull away as much as possible. So let's start for event number 2, the great. Oh, I'm actually the wrong one. No. The Bahrain race. How did I fuck that up? No way. So the cars are now going on to the grid. Oh, I was scared my game crashed there for a second. Drivers are ready to go. 1 light, 2 lights, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Oh, a lot of wheels in for the Polish driver. But looks to have a good start. Adesi there on the inside. Look at that. Blocking the inside. But Adesi is going to try to take a lunge and takes that P1 position. Is the one going to be able... Is he trying to look on the outside? Oh, no room left there by the one. Looks to be able to... It's going to be able to keep it on the outside. Oh, Adesi goes very wide. Matthijs, a great start, the Dutch driver, already making up a lot of position. Maybe possibly looking to overtake these both. Fighting very, very hard in front. Yaha, the second Finnish driver, very, very bad start by him. They're fighting very hard. Already some few spinners. Davidas and Splunks were unlucky at the start. Neverfeather also making a lot of positions. Looking to overtake over here, and the one is driving... Yeah, it's already a nice little gap. Niffo looking at the overtake on the inside, not going to be able, a little bit of contact, but yeah, as you can see, it's hard to overtake in that section. It's behind, you can see Gino and Pombe also fighting, a lot of people fighting on that opening lap. Yaha, bad start, is gonna need to make a lot of positions. No DRS for the first 3 laps. You can see already, yeah, the one is driving away. Adesi got a good opportunity, but just was not able to do anything. Look at Gino looking at the outside of Yaha. It's on the, it's on the softs. He's gonna be faster. Oh, speaking in the pit lane, already one driver in the pit lane. Oh, it's off. It's over. Oh no, the Finnish driver with such a good. Oh, is his car broken? I'm not sure, but it looks like he has damage. It's only his nose. I thought his suspension also broke, but it looks like. And you can see Pombe of David is also with doing damage. Not very. Yaha is. He's not going to be looking at the alternate strategy, maybe going to the hard, but it is not looking good for him. See Juno on the back of Logan, fighting very hard for that P5 position. The Dutch drivers made a lot of positions up on the start. We can just go to, we can see the Dutch drivers made 2 positions up. Juno made 4 positions up. Logan lost 1. P1 and P2 on the same position. Nifa also great start, 5 positions made. Unfi also very nicely with 3 positions. West lost a position. Orange 3 position gain. And then the big losers 4 position lost, 2 position lost, and 11 position by Yaha. And P15, yeah, he must have had an incident. Not sure what happens as the one improves his time. And Logan looks to let Juno pass. So I think they're teammates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're teammates actually. Yeah. So it's team orders at the Great Britain team. Juno is gonna be on the hunt to try and overtake Vellet and Matthijs. Let's see what he can do. And Pomme is also very much looking to overtake. As he gets sent on by Nibelvet and on the inside. Looks like they're keeping it clean. Nifa wants to make up a lot of position because he is on the soft. He has better grip. Not gonna take the risk here though. He is really at the back of that German car. No Mercedes engine for Pombe, unfortunately. He needs to do it on skill. Hopefully he doesn't suffer from a skill issue. Let's see. Ooh, bad exit from Nifo. Not gonna have a look here. He's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna have to play the waiting game. You know, 5/10 from Matthijs, so that looks to be very, very, very close. Yeah, up to 15 with that pit stop. So he's gonna need a safety car. Is never gonna take a look here, using his all ERS. Gonna be looking at the down the inside of Pombe. Is Pombe gonna let him through, or is he gonna fight hard? He's on soft compound. He breaks a little bit later. Looks to be in front. Oh, there's someone off, Juno. Ooh, not sure what happened there. Maybe he made a lunge on Matthijs, or he spun on traction. Very, very poor. And you can see the German and the Belgian drivers are now fighting because Pombe had a poor exit because of the incident. And he's unable to go for a lunge down the inside of Pombe. Maybe in the next ERS zone. You never know. It's the one that's already 3.9 seconds away from Adesi. I think the strategy from Adesi might or will play in his hands. Yeah, on the long run. Yeah, and Unfi now unable to. I think maybe Pombe has wing damage. Looks to be very slow compared to Nifo. Or Nifo might just be driving away. And Nifo already at the back of Logan. 5/10. He's doing very nicely. And Davidis is off. The German driver, the teammate of Pombe. I think he retired on purpose. It's gonna be 4/10 away. Looks to be very far, but Logan has no DRS. He's gonna have a serious opportunity here. Flashing red light means under 20% on the British driver. And he was looking, but he decided he could be better to just wait and try it here maybe, because he's a lot closer. DRS open, already a flashing light on the car, but yeah, now he's too far away. Nifo getting seriously held up here by Logan. But nothing wrong with that. He's gonna take a look out here. No, he does not. Wes also looking at Oh, and around the outside. Is it going to be possible? Oh, it looks like he has the traction and the grip. And Logan lets him go. Because he can get DRS over here. But doesn't have a very good exit as Yaha takes the fastest lap, of course. Being that far behind, 7.8 seconds now behind Notto. He's definitely gaining time. And look how defensive Nifo goes. One very defensive move, perfectly legal, but really is not looking to lose that position. Already P5 now. What a strong race by the European driver. Wes looking at Unfi. Unfi is gonna have no DRS. He's gonna purely on exit and on ERS. So is Wes gonna spam? Is he gonna use a lot to try and get in front of the Belgian driver? Look how defensive he goes. Already a flashing light. This should be an easy overtake for Wes in the international car. Looking at the outside. Very nice defense by Unfi, but he's already in front before the corner. Ooh, but they strangle a bit. Unfi breaks a little bit too late. Now Wes. Oh, they do. Ooh. That might be an incident. So Wes is in behind him again. Maybe Unfi should have let Wes go and... Ooh, but they are fighting still very hard. Logan and Nifo. Oh, round the outside by Logan. Wow! Very nicely done. Wow, that was impressive. Fighting very hard for the 5th position. And it's gonna help for the Dutch drivers. They're just driving away now. And they're playing the DRS game, so they're letting each other by just to gain time. 3.3 seconds now. Doing a very, very nice job. Nifo now not using ERS. They're both low, but sending it down the inside and making the overtake possible. Is Logan trying to take a risk here though? Nope, he's not. He's waiting for a DRS. Wise man. As we have Unfi off. Aye. Get off the racing line, mate. Ooh, lost a lot of position. Doesn't look like he has any damage there. There goes Logan. DRS open. Gonna have a look at Nifo, his car. Fighting very hard, but very fair. Good to see. Is he gonna go for the overtake? Nifo goes defensive down the inside, but he's already... No, he's not in front before the corner. Nifo is positioning his car incredible. Going for the good overtake, Logan. Of the good exit here. Correction. DRS open. He's gonna try it here. Of course he is. This is beautiful racing. But Nifo positions his car very, very well. It locks up a little bit, but how's the outside here? Wow! Very nicely done by Logan. Impressive driving. Very impressive. Keeping it nicely and clean. You can see Nifo has a lot of industry in that setup. Splunk's now behind West, 0.3, Geno 0.4 behind Orange. So definitely some fighting happening. But yeah, these two are fighting very hard, very fair. It's good to see. And I think Logan wants Nifo to pass him here, so he can get DRS on the straight. And maybe it might even be helping the drivers, because DRS gains a few tenths on the straights. So this is definitely helping that. But they're losing time to the Dutch driver, so I don't know. Nifo, of course, on the soft, so he's gonna be boxing earlier than Logan. So Logan is looking at a good position here, doing very, very good. So Logan is gonna try it again, 3rd time a charm on Nifo. Nifo positions his car incredible every time. Is he gonna go defensive, Nifo here? He goes to the inside. And then it's already through. Oh, but very late lunge. Logan sees him though. Ooh, yeah. And Splunk is through on Wes. And Juno on Orange. But Orange is going to have an opportunity here with DRS. No, he's too far away. Juno positions his car very, very nicely. Blocking off a possible switchback. Very nicely done by the British driver. Same for Splunks, already driving away and now trying to catch up to Nifo and Logan because they're losing time battling. French driver looking, wanting a top 5 or better. The tires at the moment, let's go to the tires. Yes, the tires. So, the one, as I said, he's on the softs. Already on a 5 gap. a 5-second gap lead. He's gonna be boxing him soon because it's tough start. Yeah, they're gonna be dropping off now. So let's see. I think he's gonna go in at maybe between lap 9 and lap 11. He's gonna need to extend because he has everyone else on the alternate strategy. And Matthijs and Logan, Valet and Matthijs are still playing the waiting game nicely, but everyone is on 8 or 7 lap old. Except for 12, 13 and 14 had a poor start with I think some contact as well. But yeah, a lot of different strategies here. As people might not know, is in the Nation Cup you have free tire choice. So is the one making the good strategy or not? I don't know. We need to find out. And I think Nifo, his tires are dropping off. 8 lap old soft. It looks like Logan is picking up the pace and doesn't look like it's that easy for Nifo anymore. I think he's going to be boxed soon because he knows he's getting held up here by the British driver. I think it's British, please. I think it's British, the British team. Splunks is not being able to catch up though. That's unfortunate. Currently only one DNF Davidis. I think he retired on purpose. So no big crash. Is what it is. Maybe Nifo doesn't want to overtake anymore. Just stay in his DRS. And use this DRS to gain time on the cart in front. We can see Valet and Matthijs kept a very nice gap to Adesi. Only about 2 seconds off. And that's a yellow flag. Is that... Yeah, it's off. Yeah. Safety car. Safety car. Adesi's perfect here. Perfect. And the one is very unlucky. Ooh. Logan and Niven had something happened. Everyone's gonna be diving in that pit. What are they gonna do? I think the soft runners are gonna be perfect here. Again, they go to the mediums and drive it out. And now, suddenly, going that from that soft tire to be a poor tire to start on, to being maybe the best strategy after all, as Nifo needs to serve that 5-second penalty. So yeah, the soft runners are going to the hard. So this is gonna play out very, very interesting. Excuse-moi, just testing something. So yeah, no overtake on the safety car conditions, of course. So the only one, yeah, he was not able to pit. Oh, Valet also stayed out. So 2 people did not box. Probably because Matthijs was in the pits. So Valet is gonna lose that position behind his team and or in front of his position. He's gonna drop back further. And the one, I think he's gonna be, I think maybe he should, if Adesi pushes the delta, he might be able to get in front of the one. But I think he's not. And Valet gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, so that's track limits. So let's see where the one comes out of the pit. 21 seconds should be enough in theory. So let's see. Into the pits he goes. So it's gonna be Adesi, his POV from now on. Doesn't look to be pushing at all. He's on the soft. Double stop strategy from Adesi. And Valet gets also a 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. So he was indeed boxing. So let's see. No. The one is gonna be in front of Adesi. Is Valet gonna be in front maybe? Very interesting. Was his outlap too slow? And Adesi goes in the pits. Interesting. Not happy with that soft tire compound. Valet goes to the hard and to one to the mediums. Seeing a lot of different strategies. And maybe more people will actually be boxing. At Adesi actually, I think he goes to the softs and then boxes again to go to the mediums. And let's see if other hard drivers maybe take the same command. No, Matthijs stays out. So Adesi losing a lot of positions here. Taking the risk of switching to those mediums and going out and getting out on P10. Only Finnish driver who's going to be able to get points. So yeah, he needs to perform. Orange on an alternate strategy on the soft, so he's going to be boxing again. I don't think he's going to be able to drive those tires out until the end. Looking very, very promising though. Someone is off, I think, no? What happened? I think Niffo and Hats an incident maybe? No, it was the one! I think he spun! Yeah, the one spun! He's now P4. Does he have damage on his front wing? Was there contact in any way? Unsure. I don't see damage. The safety car is gonna stay at one more lap because P13 is not did not catch. Yeah, that's gonna be good for the medium runners. Not so good for the hard runners. And especially for Orange is gonna be looking good. Waiting for this nut. I'm not sure what his real name is. It's an international car going with green and black. Looks very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys know, but is there an international flag? Is there an international flag? I don't know. In green and black is a nice color. I like the livery. And the Netherlands actually put one of the easiest liveries out. Just the Casta Akman. There is. I put it there. Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's not green, right, Kami? I don't think it's green. But still, very nice livery. So yeah, the Dutch livery is over here. Then we have Logan is pretty. I'm pretty sure he's driving with a British. Actually, what? So I stop. No, it's blue. Yeah, it's just so I'm sure that I'm not saying it wrong. I'm actually gonna look up and double check if Logan is a British driver. So I don't want to say it wrong, as we have some time. Where is that link? Ooh, to that Google Drive, please, please, please. Is it this one? It is. So, just gonna be looking at that event screen real quick. I just want to know if he's really. So let's go. Yeah, he is a Great Britain driver. So perfect. I have not been saying it wrong. I'm happy. So let's get back into the game. It's very irritating that it gets that ESC screen. Other games don't have that, so yeah. Safety car is gonna be going in this lap. The not driver has been able to regroup. Safety car in this lap. Messages here. When is Violet going to go on throttle on the hard? You can see a lot of different strategies. And Logan and the one are gonna be a lot faster. But Logan, I'm not sure what happened to the one. But he's not the first medium runner now again. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot of driving. And you can see Violet going very, very, very slowly, keeping up the grid, maximizing the tire warm up. So let's see where he goes. Hopefully it will not be very chaotic in turn 1. And Matthijs is holding him up. No, he's still not going. When is he going? He should be going now. Go. There he goes. And they're on the way. Matthijs has a great start on his teammate. I'm not sure if he's gonna take too much risk. Green, 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 and we're on our way. Splunk looking at the inside, but the one making a big lunge. Oh shit. Oh, the one is off. The one is off the Polish driver. That's his front nose off, and I think race over for him if there's another safety car. And Adessi also. And he made up positions. But Logan is now leading with Nifel P2. A lot of chaos. The French and the Polish driver now fighting as we see the international car going straight to the barriers. That's a Dutch. I think that's valid with problems. I think his wing is off. Pretty sure his front wing is off. Come on, just give me a nice camera. Oh, no, it looks good. Just had a moment, I think. And I see P6 made up a lot of positions. Yeah, he wants to win or finish in front of Nifo. I think it's his main target as the one very, very too much risk and race over on, yeah, Lawson on throttle there. And Wes now to P5, very nice restart for him. And Juno as well, the Great Britain, the Britland driver. Looking very, very good here. As we're gonna see maybe Juno have a look at the... And Matthijs, he does not. And the other nationals car, P8, also a very good restart. As Adessi takes a lunge down Juno. Or was... Yeah, he did. Not sure what happened there. Something happened. Something did not go right. As Matthijs and Juno are fighting hard. I'm missing all the action. Right behind. Oh, Matthijs lost a position actually. Nivel against the track limit warning. Ooh, that's can play. Oh, and Matthijs takes the plunge and makes it beautifully done. And Desi is right there to pick up. As Juno has a massive, massive moment on traction there. But Wes was not there to pick up. Adessi is, so he's P4 already. Adessi making up a lot of positions. And that pit stop going to the mediums looks like it paid off. P1 and P2 already driving away. Nivel 0.6 is going to try on the straight to go for the overtake. Unfi gets a 3-second time penalty. Unless he overtaking before the DRS. But DRS is of course not enabled. And Matthijs lets him go. He knows he's faster. And he want to try to keep in that 1 second gap. DRS is going to be enabled. And you see P1 and P2 weaving up there. But yeah, no DRS is not going to be a possibility yet. Matthijs is also looking but not going for it. His front wing hits the ground there. And it's not also got time second, already losing positions behind. I think a mistake for him was the problem there. So yeah, the DRS is now enabled. It's gonna help racing improve overtakes. Let's see if Splunks can get in that top 5 position. Gonna take a look down the inside. He is taking a look down the inside. Oh, Wes not leaving 100% room. He is in front, those Splunks. Not yet though. Oh, but Wes has been going to play the DRS game. Was he behind him though? Let's see. We can see tactics here. Not a good exit though. And yeah, Splunks also had DRS. So Wes tactics to give DRS to Splunks did not pay off. Splunks P6 looking very, very good. As the Belgium drivers also now fighting, it's gonna be team orders or are they gonna be free to race? Very curious. I think Unfi is gonna let him go though. Let's hop on with the leaders here. Nivel 0.2 should be an easy overtake with DRS. Not even using the overtake button. Move to the inside. Logan. Oh, it's gonna be in front before the corner even starts, but Logan might try to get it. No, Logan plays it and wants to get that DRS for the second of actually the official first DRS zone. Focusing on the exit, has a good exit, but how good is that slipstream? How good is that toe? Before defense very nicely. Locks up a little bit, but makes it around the outside again. Magic by Logan. Wow. Wow. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. And that's the only 1.8 seconds also already in front of Juno. And Matthijs also losing positions now. But as Unvi is fighting. Oh! The Belgium and Germany having a tango over here. Does he go straight? It's gonna be an opportunity for Not. He wants to get that points or more. Of course, currently P11. Both DRS. Is he gonna be able to send it? Looks, but does not. Oh, he does kind of commit. Around the outside here. It's gonna be a possibility. It is. Is he gonna be is he gonna? No. Oh, he is. Look, he's still committed around the outside, and a crash. Oh, big crash. Big, big, big crash. Lose their nose. Oh, Unfi looks to be good there, but not had a lot of damage. Big, big crash for the drivers as Logan and Nivo still fighting, but Logan does not commit to an overtake this time. Matthijs does. And Juno goes wide. Opportunity for Matthijs, just needs a good exit and DRS, and he has it. He's already in front even before the DRS zone. Juno defends the inside. Is Matthijs gonna commit to the outside? He's not. He's going for the switchback, and it looked like it's working. Little bit of a touch there. Not 100% perfectly committed, and done by Matthijs. So this looks like no position game for him. Looking at that great bit driver of Juno. Looking at the P4, very, very good. Now on the inside, getting better traction. Sends it and is in front. Wow, what an overtake. Juno gonna have a look? No, I don't think so. Gaining very quickly. He is sending it. Not able to make it. Adesi now 1.1 seconds from Logan. That's he's already in a podium position. But there is now net P2 because of Nivo has that 3-second time penalty. So Adesi still in the possibility to win the race. As we can see, Splunks on the outside of Juno. Wow, interesting tactics there. It's gonna help Matthijs. But both DRS is going to be a double overtake on Matthijs here. Matthijs not defending very hard. Logan not committed to the overtake. No possibility for neither of the drivers. And yeah, Bombay also now at the back. Very close now. DRS is going to help. Is he going to send it? He is sending it. Wow, minimum space left there by all drivers. As he's now very close to Nivo. As Nivo actually got overtaken again by Logan. Top 3 battling for the lead. International driver, yeah. Tabin. Professional international driver. Where's and not. Actually going now on. See how hard they're fighting. He's gonna give a possibility for Adesi maybe to send down the inside, but does not commit. Look how close he is. They're gonna have DRS. Both second and third position are gonna have a possibility to go for the overtake. Adesi doesn't look to be committed, but Nivo is sending it down the inside. Logan does not defend that hard, and this might give a possibility to Adesi here, but does not look to have the best exit ever. As Juno actually, wow, they're fighting very hard here. Looks all to be fair. Juno defends the inside, looks to be strong. Adesi and Nivo are now officially fighting. Switch back again. No, Juno covers it off very nicely, but has a little bit of a moment. And Matthijs as well. Whoa! Almost lost it there. Almost gave Orange the possibility. And now he gets a track limit penalty. He's on old soft. Not sure if he's going to be able to make that to the end though. A lot of people now fighting. Top 3 now 6 seconds away from the rest. They might be considered as the best of the rest. And it's Logan, it's incredible pace. This event number 2, it's beautiful. And with 10 laps remaining after the line, it's not done for us. Adesi looks to be not really pushing that much to the overtake, saving ERS maybe, because he knows that Nivo and Logan are going to be using it a lot. As Juno might actually be holding up the pack a little bit, but I mean, he's alright. He's going for a P4. That's a very impressive position. It's like no one is committed, but here behind the Dutch driver is Matthijs, weaving just like in Abu Dhabi 2021. He's going to be sending it down the inside of Juno. Beautifully done. Is Juno going to be able to... Oh, he's keeping it out to the outside. This tactic of Juno is working brilliantly. But Matthijs is still having the DRS. Juno covering off the inside real nice. Matthijs now committed to the overtake on the outside. And he does make it. Wow. Gino's still there, but he's gonna be able, yeah, he's gonna need to give up that position to Matthijs. And what a battle here. Beautiful racing here by the Dutch and British driver. And Splunks is also now, look, it's a big train fighting for P4. So one is now getting lapped. I mean, even if the safety car is now out, he's gonna be in the mud. He's gonna have a problem. It's gonna be no points for Poland if it continues like this. As Adesi is now looking very close. Is he gonna maybe potentially look for an overtaking position of overtaking opportunity on Nivo? He is on the inside. Does not. He looks like was committing. Ooh, but then he touches. Is it gonna be wing damage from for the Finnish driver? Doesn't look like it. As Juno and Matthijs are fighting very hard for the position. Wow, very nice. So yeah, this is beautiful racing. Bahrain never disappoints, and I think Orange had a little bit of. Oh, he's in the pits. Yeah, could not made it. Is there room for the Matthijs here? No, he's not gonna be able to do it here. Positioning his car nicely. He's just looking at when Gino makes a mistake. He has better traction on these hards. And there's the one getting lapped by everyone. Look how close Matthijs is. He's on that diffuser of Juno. And it's impressive. Oh, Bombay's out. Bombay is out. And it's gonna be a safety car. And Bombay on traction lost it. Oh, no points for. Oh, no, sorry. And no points for Germany. Very, very poor. And Logan actually fighting for position, but you cannot overtake. And what is Logan going to do? I think she should gamble for the softs, mate. 8 laps remaining. He does not stay out, of course. Oh, Nivo goes. Nivo stays out. Not sure if that was a good strategy, though. I think he regrets it immediately, and everyone else following. Of course, the hard drivers are going in. But Nivo, I'm not sure if that gamble is going to be all going to new soft. I'm unsure. And Orange, look, this is lucky for him. Not sure if he's going to be able to gain positions with this. But because he's on new softs, he might be able to gain some positions on the safety car. And he's pushing with ERS as well. There's going to be 1 position for the Belgian driver. 2 positions, keeping that just behind Gino. He's looking at an overtake here. Is that a legal overtake? No. Gino was not happy with that, but Gino, Orange with that lucky strategy to P4. And I think that's gonna be, I think that's legal. I think that's perfectly fine. Was alongside for Tour 1. And in front maybe even. So, yeah. Suddenly we have the Belgium driving of Orange on P4. Looking at a possible podium. And is Nivo actually going to stay out? Because I'm sure he's not happy with that decision. But he's gonna rejoin at P10, 11. So he's gonna need to be committed to this decision. And I think this is gonna ruin his race. I really think this is gonna ruin his race. But we'll see, Yes, actually the pole, I mean he was lapped, so he's gonna be, yeah, he has a problem. Nivo has bottled it. I fully agree with that button. I think he should, Tabin, sorry. I think, yeah, he should have pitted because he's on 11 lap old medium. There's gonna be a lap of a second or more slower per lap. And I'm even unsure if he's gonna be able to stick in that 1 second gap if he of course gets overtaken. So is that, I mean the win, I think if he doesn't pit now, the win is gonna be 100% away and the podium is gonna be at a very, very high risk. So Nivo is now thinking, is he gonna go for the pit stop? He is not. No, he's committed. He needs to be committed. So everyone, Valid also now a new possibility for him to catch up to maybe get back to the position of his teammate P7 or more or better, of course. Same for the international driver. Yeah, yeah, I fully agree. But Nifo, I mean he was not even he was not even gonna lose track position. Somehow, he thought it would be better to stay out. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he has magic in that car to stay in front. I'm very curious. I hope he can. It should spice up the race 100%. So it's good for us. It's good for the content. And let's enjoy this as much as we can. So everyone now catched up except of the international car. Safety car is definitely going to go in this lap, so the drivers are going to need to get that the tires up to temperature. Nifo weaving heavily with the medium tire, trying to get that temperature. How older they get, and it's of course the medium compound, how hard it's gonna be to get that tires around 85 degrees or 90. It's gonna be weaving. I think he's gonna do the straight energy as Valid did on that restart. Look, he looks to be slowing down. Yeah, a lot as well. Just trying to fake out Logan because he has a one car. So if he times it well, he should be clear to from Adesi from Logan in turn 1. He was a lot closer to the safety car. Safety car is not going to be even in, so he's going to be running very slowly now. Safety car's in. Look at that, 4 wide, and he's going. No, he's not going. Yeah, he's going. And yeah, Gino already trying to overtake, and that's. See a lot of drivers now very close. Orange is gonna possibly look at it. Yeah, oh, that's too late. Oh, he's on P3 though. He kind of made a stick. Adesi lost position with that. He's gonna try and look again on the orange car. Oh, it's gonna get foot damage. 6 car wide. Sorry, 6 car wide. 3 cars wide. Adesi looks to be able to keep that position, and orange already losing position. Did he get? Oh, Splunks off. I think it was tangled. I think he got hit from behind. No point for the French team. Doesn't look to be that good. Valid, good start already behind Matthijs. Gino as well, nicely off. Adesi, wow, that's very, but the one of course is going to be chaotic. And Gino is looking at to attack Adesi, to overtake him. He's going to take a lot of risk. Time is running out in a way. It's not looking here. Logan 0.2 behind Nifo. When is he gonna go for that overtaking position? Or opportunity, correction. Objection. And he's already at the back of him. Look at the grip difference. He's on the outside. For a switchback. Nifo does not have the grip. He knows it. He knows he fucked up. And there is Logan on the inside. Flashing red light. Maximum deployment for that lap. He's gonna have new deployment now. Very late braking for Nifo, and he keeps it in front. And Gino on Adesi actually, but it was too late from Nifo. Too late. Logan takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Gino overtakes Adesi and is looking at a podium finish on P2 because Nifo has a 3-second time penalty. And even with that 3-second time penalty, I think Nifo should have 100% pitted for those new set of slots. It might even be a top 5 or top. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get that top 5 again for Nifo. Is Gino gonna be able to keep that podium and keep that very fast Finnish driver behind? It looks very promising, very good. Matthijs also looking to overtake, and maybe Adesi has damage. It doesn't look like it. It's very promising, and you can see Gino already at the back of Nifo. Is he gonna take a lot of risk? No DRS I think next lap DRS, but he wants to get in front as far as soon as possible because Logan is driving away already 1.6 seconds, 1.7 seconds in front of Nivo and Gino as well. Gino looking at the outside here. Nivo braking very late again. Switch back. Yes, Gino does it. Beautiful. Beautiful driving by the British driver. Logan goes to the fastest time, 128.9. And is going to be in front before turn 1. Gino lets him go. Oh, is that wing damage? Unsure. Matthijs also looking at the inside of Adessi now. Off track overtake, let him go. Adessi now on the outside, fighting for podium on P2. Adessi lunges down the inside of Nivo. 3 wide, who's going to be able to keep that up? And Nivo's off. Matthijs should have let that go in my opinion. Ay, Nivo over. Bahrain Grand Prix looking like 0 points. I don't think he got damaged, but like a big crash. Not sure who was at fault there. I think Matthijs should have backed out. Gino at a P2, and with that incident and battle, we can actually say, this is 1.2 seconds behind with 3 laps remaining after the line. So it's looking like a good position for Gino, looking like a very solid race. Not a lot of drivers can say that they have beaten Adessi, so yeah, looking very promising. Is Matthijs already going to have a opportunity now to look at an overtake on the Finland Finnish car? It's going to be a double overtake, but look, Vellet is already very close. That's number 1. It is incredible. This is team tactics. Matthijs lets Vellet go here, and wow, this is beautiful. This is impressive, and this is what we call beautiful team plays. This is P5. He's gonna have DRS though, and Matthijs is gonna lose position now. No, he's not. Wow, the Dutchies have it on point. This was beautifully done. Dutchie dropping now to P5. Wow, this was actually one of the most beautiful overtakes and tactics I've ever seen here in Swift Motorsport and every race I have commented so far, and that have been a lot. That was very impressive. And Splunk is looking at that beautiful rear of Nivo. Vettel looking at a P8. I already got it because he has that penalty. And Orange, let's actually look at the penalties now. Everyone T-Sec attacked Unfi. Ooh, a little bit of a mistake from Nivo there. Same for Splunk actually. I think Splunk has wing damage, just judging on his driving. It looks to be fine. It's very interesting. As we now go to the last corner. Adessi looking too far away. I think the Dutchies played the team tactics here. Vellet has a 3-second time penalty, so he's gonna lose out at the end. But still, very impressive by the Dutchies here. I wish I could have as instant replay. I need to set it up for the next event. I will try. But wow, this is very impressively done by all the drivers here. And I'm sure Vellet is not going to be... they're helping each other to go now and attack Gino. Gino is not safe for the podium position now. Matthijs wants that P2. 1 lap remaining after the line. Logan should be able to cruise away with that win. Matthijs is going to do everything he can to get that P2 position. As Wes actually had a very nice comeback race. Now P6. As actually his teammate is looking at an overtake. We're going to stick with this podium fight. P2 until P5. All looking for a podium. Vellet is going to lose the podium eventually with that 3-second time penalty, unfortunately. Maybe he can get that removed. But look how close Matthijs is to that diffuser of Gino. Are they going to try another double overtake? If they are, this is going to be very impressive. But it is very close to Matthijs. Looks like they have a good run. Matthijs, yes, he's going to look. Gino defends the inside. Vellet as well. It is another tactic. And they got them both! Again! Wow. Wow. This is insane. The wow. This is beautifully driven. And Juno is. Yeah, I want the podium back. That was mine. Oh, but he now looks to be struggling. This was impressive. Very impressive driving. And it's just. It's hard racing. But I think it's completely legal. And this is another side of racing that is so beautiful. And it's the last lap. So Vettel is going to be losing that podium position. And I guess he's going to have one shot. But it looks to be a little bit too far away. But wow, what a race. What a race. Very, very impressive what the Dutchies, with the Netherlands drivers did here with their tactics. Yeah, it is very good racing. I fully agree. But from start to finish, there was one driver with Nifo and Alessi who was very good, and he came out on top, winning the first Nations Cup race, the 50% Bahrain Grand Prix. Logan wins with 0 penalties. Following that is Vettel gonna lose out on the podium. So Matthijs P3, Gino P3, sorry P2, Matthijs P2, Gino P3. Alessi taking that P4. How far is Vettel gonna drop that down to P5? P6 is gonna go to the first international driver of West. P7 for Orange. P8 for the French driver. P9 for Nifo. I think he was the most disappointed, and it's definitely gonna be a ticket for that. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause that looked to be very, yeah, I don't know, sure what happened. 3 right there, and he was sent, which he's got the fastest lap though. But what a nice race. Gonna be P10 for Anfi. Wow, what a race. Very nice racing here. Logan wins the first race in first win in Surf Motorsport. No, he has won a tier 2 race. I'm almost 100% sure he has won a tier 2 race. So it's going to be his second win in Surf Motorsport. But most importantly, 25 points for him here at Bahrain. And currently leading only the constructors, because there's no driver champion. So it's only because so currently leading for the British driver, and Gino very closely on P3, almost maximum points there for Great Britain. Hard racing, yeah. Nifo, I saw that. I have a good POV, so if you need that for the tickets, look at the stream. Yeah, very yeah. You got sandwich. I'm not sure who was at fault, but let's go through the let's go through the finishing position. I hopefully can see it. If not, it will be sad. And we'll go and look up some Nations Cup is gonna. Oh, there we go. So Logan takes the win. Fucking hell, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, Logan takes the win. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's go to the intermission screen. Let's go to the interview page. And let's get some interviews. Sorry for that. We should have gone to that. Eventually, Logan won the race. Nivo got the fastest lap. So let's first get Nivo in him, because I'm very curious how he did and what his perspective was on the race. Let's get Nivo into the com box. Hello, hello, hello. Nivo. I think for you it was frustrating, the race. How give us your take on the race.
Okay, so first of all, I want to point out that I was meant to go in the pits, but I got some confusion with my engineer because he
Oh,
got confused as well. So I was meant to pit for softs, but I got confused and I had to stick out now. And well, if I pitted again, it'd be P10, so there was really no point. I had to just try to defend.
yeah,
It was a good race, I think, until the couple last laps. I started from near the back of the grid. I made up like 5 positions from the start.
yeah, I saw that.
Some people crashed, yep. And I think it was a very good position, very good race for me. Maybe probably a mistake done in the last 3 laps, which cost me the race. But yeah, I think the main problem is that I got sandwiched
Yeah,
by two cars, which I'm definitely gonna report. And yeah,
yeah, it indeed. That's what I, from my point of view, saw. I'm not sure. It was, I think, one of the Dutch cars and a Desi, and you were just in the middle. And I think, yeah, nothing you can do to avoid that. And
it
yeah,
was Matthias and
Matthijs.
Desi.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, but your pace was incredible, mate. And I think, yeah, I was very confused as well with that pit stop, and I think that cost you a lot of points considering you had that 3 second time penalty as well.
Yep,
Um,
that's what happens in racing.
yeah, it is. Do you think you'll be able to keep this pace up for the next race? That's the Imola Grand Prix.
Well, that's the aim. That's what we try to do here in the European
Yeah,
car. We try to, show how good we are. Maybe not today, um, because well, yeah, unlucky today. But
yeah,
we will try next time, and we will try to get the podium next time with hopefully a teammate this time.
yeah, yeah. And who do you think is going to be your main competitor this Nations Cup?
Oh, it's a bit early to tell, really, but I'm thinking the Polish driver.
Yeah,
Definitely, I don't see him as a competitor. I just see him as a rival,
rival.
really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's actually the word I was meant to find. Indeed, find. Yeah, and Logan was also looking fast. Do you think Adesi also might be a threat, or one of the Dutch drivers, or both?
Oh, I think Logan had a good pace this race. The Dutch drivers, I'm not really worried so far because I'm positive from my experience. At least I have a little bit better pace than them. I think we just got unlucky with the strategy today. Confusion again over in our
Yeah,
uh, grid, over in our car. I think that's what cost us the race, really.
yeah,
Maybe the sandwich was not so crucial because if I had soft tires, then maybe I could have pulled away. But I had a 3 second penalty, so
yeah.
we never really know what would have happened.
Yeah, but I think your pace was incredible, and I really hope you can keep that up. Yeah, for the next yeah, next events. And yeah, congratulations. It must have not been the best ending to the race, but
Mhm.
I think it shows a good picture of what you can how you can perform and in the future.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Thank you.
So yeah, thank you for the interview, and hopefully next race we'll be here on a more positive note. But yeah,
Let's hope so.
yeah, and have
Right.
a very nice evening. Yes, I'll talk to
Goodbye.
you. Bye bye.
Hello. Hi, Mikey.
I'm gonna get both Dutch drivers here because
Okay.
this was one of I'm gonna say the most impressive team performance I have ever seen in league racing. Give us
Yeah,
your take
We.
on the race and the team strategy, please.
You wanna go first, Valet?
yeah, we just had a quite good race. Obviously disappointing for my time penalty.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be a double podium. That would be nice. Yeah, we had the pace today, and we were just following each other, playing with ERS, and the safety cars came good for us. So
Yeah.
we're quite happy.
Yeah. And to Matthijs, how did that strategy work with following each other to overtake the car in front? Can you explain that?
Well, first of all, I had no setup. I forgot to put on my setup, so my pace was pretty bad. So I was just trying to keep in valid DRS, so I actually managed. So then the safety car came. I went to the hard, and then I came behind Juno.
Yeah.
I was still already, yeah. And then I fight with Juno for like 10 laps. Was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I saw my hearts were going pretty faster at every lap. So, and then of course the I think the safety another safety car came. I went on the soft, and on the softs my setup was pretty good. So I had pretty high wings, so I could up on the middle sector, and then on the straight I had DRS. So it was of course like nice team play. We were discussing it a lot on VC, but it was nice race.
Yeah, I think you overtook Adesi and Gino with that strategy, and it was just very, very beautifully. And
Yeah, my if you see some of my sense, they were pretty good.
yeah, it was very nice. And just for Valet, who do you think is going to be your main competitor this Nations Cup?
Everyone is a good drivers. You have some faster and some slower. Yeah, that's always the point.
Yeah.
We're just looking at it at a race, trying to get as much points as possible as a team.
And for Matthijs?
Yeah, first of all, Belgium is pretty shit. Because it's Belgium, of course. Because yeah, zet je NSB'ers, zeg je dan. Yeah, but I think like maybe NIFO, the European team, and I think Poland and Finland we were main competitors.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think it was a very nice job, especially from where you started both. And next race, Imola. Do you think you guys can keep up the pace?
I hope so. Yeah, we have a pretty. I think me and Colin are driving next Tuesday, so I think we're aiming for maybe double podium, double top 5. So it
Yeah.
will be nice.
And for Matthijs, just a take, because there was a small incident with Nifo, Adesi, and you, where
Yeah,
Nifo
yeah.
eventually got sandwiched. Give us your take on what you think
Yeah.
happened.
I was of course I had to, went for the switchback. Because on the inside there wasn't much grip, so I had a bit of wheel spin. But then yeah, I of course I saved it, but then I was already steering a bit. But it was 3 wide. I mean three wide there is pretty. So I of course lifted then after that because I didn't want the. I lifted on the inside and they just fully sent it on each other. I could take the both positions. So yeah, it was hard but weird racing, but it was smart play by me by just lifting on the inside.
Yeah, so you definitely are convinced that you're not at fault.
I haven't looked at it. I have looked at it a bit, but I really haven't seen my POV on it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, very nice driving by you both. I'm going to do the third and last interview. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully, I'll see you both here next week or next Tuesday. Also with a good note and just very impressive. As I said, it was one of the best team plays I've seen in league racing when commentating. So you can be proud of that one.
Thank you, Mick.
So yeah, you guys have a very nice evening, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.
You too.
Doei!
Doei. The last interview is going to go to Splunks. Dun-dun. Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Simple question. How did your race go?
Horribly, honestly, horribly. Everything I expect from people that are within this fantastic league of Swift Motorsport. Honestly, I would love to show my respect and shout out to Unfee, Orange, and other people that would feel concerned. They bring great respect and honor to this league. Honestly, a race to forget for me. Honestly, I want to kill myself.
Well, what happened? I thought you.
Well, if you want, I can show you my perspective.
Yes, I should be able to show that on stream. If you give me 1 second, I'll set that up on.
Here, I'll just show you my perspective.
Yeah, if you
from
can
the
just.
start.
If you.
So I have multiple incidents. Biggest ones were the start and
Yeah.
the end of the race.
Give me a sec. I'm just setting this up for Discord. Discord. Yes, so should be able to now kind of see it on stream. Hopefully I'll hear it. Yeah, go for it.
Alright. This is the start of the race. I had a cold medium, so just trying to take it nice and easy, getting dive bombed by everyone.
Yeah.
And I just got sandwiched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Unfortunately.
quite a shocking thing. I mean, I think Orange is the one to be most to blame for here.
Yeah, he should have
because
backed off, in my opinion.
I don't see why he's still there.
Yeah, I agree. I think you should definitely make a ticket of that and send that in. But yeah, that's already 15 seconds behind of the rest. So.
And then the Unfee moment was lap 24 right here. Yep. Oh yeah. Also, Orange is very he loves to dive bomb. He almost kills Logan here.
Yeah, I saw the very late braking. But I think both got lucky and didn't get damage. So at the end, it
So yeah,
kind of
this
worked
part
out.
here with Unfee, he says that I turned it left suddenly out of the exit of this corner, but I'll show you on the clip that I was still turning in before he hit me.
Yeah, I saw that in stream. That was it indeed. Yeah, you both. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, of course, we need Unfee's POV as well to see exactly what happened. But yeah, I'm sure one of the two will make a ticket.
There was clearly more space for him to go there. Like, the fact that Orange is still there, that's fine.
Very unfortunate. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my race was pretty much over from there. So I just went for a fastest lap, but Nifo took that away from me.
Yeah, and
And yeah, with Nifo, we had a little bit of a moment.
yeah, I
He
saw that as well.
he rejoined the track, and I didn't expect him to be that slow with the medium, so I hit my front.
Yeah, he was on old mediums. He did not stop during the safety car. He told me on during the interview that there was confusion with his engineer and that he stayed out.
Oh,
So poor decision.
like right here, he spins and he rejoins.
Yeah, I mean, could be worse. But yeah,
Close.
always
But then,
scary.
I hit my front wing because his mediums were quite slow.
Oh yeah. Ah, that's shit. Then it's
And
over.
then, yep.
Yeah, that's why you were going so slow. I was like confused on stream. Like, does he have wing
Yeah,
damage?
just race was done from
Yeah.
there. I could have at least caught up to Orange and Wes and
Yeah.
possibly, but yeah, no, race was over. And then
I mean,
just fighting with Nifo for 2 laps.
yeah, but with this hard race, does it give an indication who might be your rival for this Nations Cup?
I think it gives us a pecking order as to who will be fighting in terms of pace generally.
Yeah.
I feel like France as a whole, myself, Bloodship, and possibly Oliver, if
Via
it's a good
tent.
track and feels right, I think we can be up there with Finland and Poland.
Oh,
I would say that Finland and Poland is like Ferrari and Red Bull right
yeah,
now.
I
and
agree. I
for
agree.
France is possibly an Alpine or a Mercedes, just waiting whose performance.
Yeah, so
We're just there.
I mean, it looked very close in qualifying and during the race. I'm very happy with the grid, and
Yeah.
unfortunate, but there's still more races, and hopefully you can truly show your potential.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. So this rounds up the interviews for today. Of course, Logan taking the W or the win in the first Nations Cup race. Very impressive. Yeah, Nifo eventually losing out on points by a bad decision under the safety car, and eventually having an incident with one of the backmarker cars, and then yeah, getting out of backmarker cars without P5, P6, and then crashing out of the points. The Dutch drivers, phenomenal drives. I really recommend watching the stream back. You can see everything. That's cool. So just looking, I'm actually gonna try to search that up the results, because the results will give a clear indication on who might be leading after. And yes, so Logan, Great Britain, will be first in the standings. So it's only, I don't know if you, just for information, it's only teams championship, constructors championship, and not nations championship, and not the drivers itself, because it's a team effort. So Logan for Great Britain gets Great Britain to be first now, following with the Netherlands, Matthijs, and Vellet getting a good amount of points, but I don't think it's enough to be in front of Logan. No. And then, yeah, and Gino, of course, on P3, also Great Britain. So, Adessi with Finland running out to P3, and behind that is going to be the international team. Then it's going to be Belgium, France, and then eventually Poland, Germany. So, not all teams raced yet. We have missed the. I need to say this right, otherwise I forget. Let's just see. So we have seen the Netherlands team race, Germany team, Great Britain, Belgium, Poland team, and we still haven't seen the Norway team race. So that's one of the team we unfortunately missed. So hopefully in the future we can get them to race. For now, please, I would like to thank you to watching event 2 with the qualifying of Silverstone and the race of Bahrain, finishing up the first race of the Swift Motorsport Nations Cup series. If you want extra information about Nations Cups or tiers at Swift Motorsport, please join the Discord. Should be able to find that in the chat. We'll be back on Tuesday for event 3, and event 3 will have the sprint qualifying of Great Britain. So that will have the starting position of the qualifying from today and the race of Imola in the Discord you can see the starting of the qualifying positions and on Racing Hub the qualifying results of that Imola Grand Prix that was held in Event 1 on last Tuesday. For now, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys all for watching. I can't wait to be back on Tuesday for the Event 3. For now, have a nice night, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.